Hi, my name is Chris Jansen, and I'm excited to share with you this summer, June 24th and 25th, the Freedom Under Natural Law Conference. This is going to be the third Freedom Under Natural Law Conference titled the Trivium. I got together with a group of other individuals. We were talking and studying about the concept of natural law. We're joined together under the recognition that the world is lost in this paradigm of evil and recognizing human laws and authority as being a power over the soul of an individual, which is ridiculous. And we're all about choice, the freedom to make choices. So we got together and we were inspired by the work of others, such as the guys who put together the Seed Conference, and we said, why don't we do our own conference? And so we created the first Freedom Under Natural Law Conference, which was a free online conference, just streaming a great lineup of speakers doing their presentations. And we went on to do the Freedom Under Natural Law 2 conference and got more people involved, and artists and musicians. And now here we are, getting excited and ready to pump out Freedom Under Natural Law Part 3, the Trivium. Knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. We're going to give you points of view from all kinds of different speakers. We're going to give you images, music, audio, and you can join in the chat and be part of the conference. We're going to have roundtable discussions. This is really going to be an exciting event to uplift human beings, to broaden our perspectives, and to give us the tools for thinking to really discern what's going on in the world. My presentation is going to be called How to Will Power, and it's going to be really aimed at you, the individual, to give you the tools, inspiration, and motivation you need to become the person you want to be, and to help others and work on this project of all humanity working towards freedom. And the way we can do that is by understanding natural law and being able to discuss these topics and look at them from different perspectives. Can't wait to see you. Mark your calendar for June 24th and 25th, Freedom Under Natural Law Conference. Thanks for coming. Hello, this is Chris Jansen. Welcome to the End Evil podcast.
What's up? I heard you got that natural law. Is this where you end evil? What's going on, yo? So, did I catch you at a bad moment?
This is the
Oh my god, you're at work. Holy shit.
Dude, I
Look at this man.
cannot figure out how to work this phone, man.
Oh no.
I don't know how to get to the home screen.
Shit.
How do you do it? There's no instructions.
Yeah, these new phones are something.
It's hard to
damn
be
it.
excited about the situation. It's stuck on the camera.
Fuck. But I asked you a question though. You got that natural law or what? No.
It's not something you can got, man.
Give it to me right now. The people are asking. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not something you can have.
All right. I'll find it within myself. And
It has to be discovered.
where do your sister and brother?
I guess it could be realized
Right? Yeah.
with your real eyes.
Ooh. You mean like distinguishing truth through the real lies?
Okay, here we go.
So we're trying to
Yeah.
share ideas, get something cracking for the conference maybe, share a lot of philosophical, spiritual, and enlightening information. And just be patient, and we will stitch another segment in a second, I reckon. Is that where your heart beckons?
I got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Now your word, learned your lesson. I got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Now your word, learned your lesson. I got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Now your word, learned your lesson.
Connect with it. The 3-piece puzzle, y'all. Yeah. Rock.
Men and women had an obligation to their children. It was a real and true necessity and need for them to restore the discipline and no proliferate the lineage. Matters of the spirit, mind and body taken serious. The way that we
Broadcasting live. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Hey, it's great. Restream or StreamYard, OBS. We could restream, or sorry, live stream any of our previously made videos any given time of the day. I mean, it's something that a lot of us don't keep in mind.
and will proliferate the lineage.
Matters of the spirit, mind, and body taken serious.
Live and direct from the End Evil studio. It's your boy, Derek Bartolacelli, and pleasure and honor to have this beautiful space for myself for a little bit from my great friend Chris Jansen. And if you're not familiar with him, that's his End Evil website, podcast, live stream, and this man has done some pretty monumental work, including, you know, over 100 podcasts and things of that nature. He's participated in some conferences and helped, you know, create and co-host these conferences. Freedom Under Natural Law. Funnel. So what's good with Leslie Powers?
She's a wonderful woman, a wonderful lady.
Yeah, buddy.
Incredible opportunity to spend a lot of time with.
Yeah.
And we're working on a program called A Week at the Lake.
Make
Behind
no
the
mistake.
scenes. Behind the scenes.
Oh shit! Is this like VIP shit, man? Are we that privileged or whatever?
A lot of people are also doing.
That's so cool.
I gotta mess with the audio clip mixer. You know.
So as you're making these videos, what do you find like one of the hardest things to do? Because you got a lot going on, man. I like the setup and all that shit. What the hell is that? No, I'm just kidding. For those that don't know or whatever, right?
That's an interface. That's a Steinberg UR44 interface.
44?
Yeah,
Aw,
that's because
I
it
love
has
those numbers.
multiple inputs.
Hell yeah.
So we could plug in a bass guitar and a
Fuck yeah.
electric guitar.
It's like a 4-track? No, it's better than that.
It helps us interface with
Yeah,
computers, what it
No,
lets us do.
you had me hooked on the Frog Dog stuff, you know?
There's a lot of
Putting
things.
on the skits.
Man, there's so much technological stuff, and I'm not even a super technological person.
Yeah.
It's taken me a lot of work to get to this point where I know the things I know.
People
But
would
I'm
think my
still
coffee's
struggling.
technical. So you're still struggling.
Dude, yeah,
with
you
what?
got the cooking technical, and that still working its way through my stomach.
Yeah,
right
was
now.
it good for you?
Oh, it's so good.
I tried to make like a
Like I
Philly
make-
cheesesteak almost, you know?
Oh man, I make such a broken down version of that.
Yeah,
That's like Rolls Royce compared to what I'll cook with those potatoes. It's
Oh.
just like this dirty little pile of potatoes, and you got this. whole
Oh, don't
thing
say
to
that, dude.
Wow.
For sure, yeah, no worries.
What is
I
that?
hate it when that
Jackfruit,
happens.
Disc not ejected. Yeah, you know.
It's sometimes it's
Look
not
at this-
respected, yeah.
Look at this mess of. You know, there's got to be a better
So
way.
you got this because your computer can run hot as fuck. You got like 5 things connected at this
Cool
computer.
down. Cool down.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I need to cool down too.
No, it's on the computer.
Yeah, but so you got these connectors connected to other connectors. And like holy sh.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of control. There's got to be a better way. That's, you know, I'm thinking about that. But, you know, you're always trying to do the next thing. And each one is a new obstacle, and then you kind of climb that mountain, and then you get a new obstacle.
Yeah.
And one of them right now is like,
Do you
I
want?
know there's got to be a such thing as a good quality solid device where you can plug all your stuff into, and just one neat little plug into my computer with whatever.
Yeah.
But I haven't really found that yet.
Yes,
Time to go on Amazon.
I got a cool little guy too, buddy.
The evil Amazon empire. Yeah, are they really going to start delivering stuff to us with drones? Is that a real thing? Are they really doing that?
We should ask Benny Wills and the Joy Camp folks,
Yeah, is that the place to go? I know he's the meme master.
Have you seen that video?
No, I don't.
Attack of the Drones?
No, I don't think I saw
with
that.
Barack Obama? Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see that one.
Where he acts like a postman? Yeah.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. We're gonna show you a little bit real quick.
Oh, hey, Jim. Got a package for you.
Oh, do ya? I was supposed to be here yesterday. My daughter's birthday was yesterday. Nice job, snail man. A-hole.
Hey there, little Sally. Beautiful day today, huh?
Yay! Amazon.com stepped into the future today with the launch of their first ever door-to-door drone.
It can find even the most rare and exotic drones, like Switchblade, Dragonfly, Liberty Bell, RQ-7 Shadow, Hummingbird, Freedom Hunter, Dark Star, Sand Trigger, Stalker, Pegasus, Seeker, Columbus Micro, P-666, Magic Bullet, Prom Night, Anwar Al-Awlaki, Kissinger of Death, Al-Qaeda Sniffer, Snow Goose, Pocket Rocket, X-56, Barack Obama, No Mercy, Bushwhacker, Headhunter, Old Glory, Widowmaker 3, Flying Zion, All-Seeing Spy, Boom, Air Force One, Osama bin Laden, Whale, Phantom Sentinel, Hillary Clinton, and many more.
Freedom Hunter, 9 o'clock. Looks like it's coming right at us.
They're everywhere. We will stand up against them strong, an army of one. I'm a person. I'm a human being.
I'm sorry, are you talking to me? I don't see anyone else in
No, it's a soliloquy.
Twinkle, twinkle, little drone. Yeah, there's like Osama bin Laden, like a Anunnaki Bakaki or shit like that. Like they came up with like hella
such good stuff. I love their commercials.
Fuck
Commercials. I mean,
and it's like
bits.
It's a shame for me. Like a lot of folks didn't like pick that up and run with it. Like because folks move on and like certain things and projects can't last forever. And when you're in a group dynamic like that, especially like. And folks move or start families and all that stuff. It's like the time like dwindles like something else in certain moments, And so yeah, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, what happened? Like they're not together again. It must be something bad, or it just could be some life shit, So yeah,
yeah, it's intense.
Holy smokes! It is the shining hour of Leslie Powers in the place to be, my friends, mes amis, as we say. So we've been thinking about, ending evil, natural law, dissolving divides,
While
and
having fun.
yeah, totally, and getting a lot of shit done. Just that real life shit.
Under the shining sun.
Yeah. He whooped my ass in chess earlier, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We've never played. He's like saving me, I think, because he assumes I can't play.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, you holding back?
Well, I've never used. Yeah, he is, because he knows he'll beat me in like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
So, did you find a speaker that you think I should get, or a?
We're trying to up the quality of the sound.
I didn't decide on the best one yet.
I need to apologize on everyone's behalf.
Well, Mark has recommended some. I think I took some screenshots.
It's not the most
From his
studio
class.
quality shit. Like to have like studio quality. I mean, you have like really good acoustics in here as well. Like I'm thinking about a whole lot of things considering like what it takes to have like good quality fucking sound. And even like like little blips. I mean, that's one thing, but just having like proper environmental sound and having it some things like not like soundproof, but even though I'm down with that raw, like everyday, you know, like bathroom recordings or whatever, you know,
like putting the foam on the walls so it doesn't sound like a bathroom recording.
Yeah, but you know, there's the whole thing of, you know, like, are we going to be like the true new media, the alternative media, and have a good high standard of that? And you know
I think
what I mean?
that's
like,
where we should go.
Yeah, because these $1 million monkeys, you know, pumping out, you know, whatever the fuck on TV, you know, it's just better than a whole lot of stuff you see on BitChute or you know, like. So where's
that's why Mark does that class, so that people can up their level.
Yeah, and there's autonomy as well. I think they do something of the sorts, right? Or
do they help with technical?
Richard Grove.
So much tech as, you know, strategies, tactics on entrepreneur, onto business, to the job you have, leveling up your mindset and your financial capabilities
and your networking. This is really great for networking.
Learning to speak in front of people.
Yeah, there's so much shit involved in this.
Marketing, advertising.
Yeah. Shit, I hope the camera's marketing, advertising. You said?
Yeah.
Or yeah. And it's like, this is like a camera. What is it? This is a 1/2 foot tall, 6 inches. This thing.
Barely 5 inches.
Yeah, right.
4 inches even. 5 inches. Is that what is that called?
DJI.
I like
and you got it on a flip.
It looks like a little computer, like a little AI, like
R2-D2.
Like it's just
really
little...
good screen on the scene.
Oh yeah, that's really
Look
nice.
at this water drinker over here. No, just kidding.
Chris, maybe that's what we get. The second,
H2O. No,
the second thing with our.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, but you know, like, are there any good thrift stores around there? You know, like even something like this. Like, I need a microphone hooked on one of those arms, because I have it on my computer on a small ass fucking thing. It's just like every other episode, I feel like I'm like in a different place of like, you know, podcasting, whatever. Like, so it's like I have all this like to go stuff, or you know, and like not able to like set up
yourself like a little mobile background, you know.
Yeah, right. A traveling studio, a mobile studio.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sure that exists already, but
3-piece.
You know,
or a banner. Take a
really cool.
banner.
Yeah,
like
it's better than a 3-piece suit, right?
you set down the little case and you open the cover and you pull.
Whoa.
The thing up. They have.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I've not seen that.
Screen.
I've seen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Projector
Oh, you're talking about
screen?
But are you talking about something that has a design on it?
Well, you could have that. Is what I'm imagining.
Right.
Okay.
It's like they have the projector screens.
So
You fold open the
I wonder
arm,
if they exist
and
already.
then you lift up the thing and you hook it.
This could be
And
your
on
new
there
invention.
You have your background.
Can you make this an invention?
Well, maybe somebody would have.
Dude, oh man, I would love to collaborate with y'all on some inventions and stuff like that. Like, he was showing me his like coffee cup thing with the yeah. All right.
I only trust natural laws and follow intuition. Not man-made flaws. I involve non-fiction.
Yo, what's good with that natural law? Have you done a show with Brandon Spencer, by the way?
I had him.
I figured you guys did, like, you know, early days kind of thing.
Did we do a show together? I had him on my show for sure.
Word.
Did I? So.
Got that Lex Naturalis.
Lex.
What about that Naturosophy? Or dun 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 dun. Boom. Oh yeah, dude, you got that T-shirt off. I'll get you another time.
Yeah, make phone call.
Lex Rex.
Oh, that's from Corey's book.
Yeah, nature being good or having feelings is not the matter of nature. Nature is the good, it is the feelings. Everything has a nature, and nature has everything. Nature for nature is so much, nurture for nature, or nurture for nurture, or nurture for nurture. This is all one and the same. I can't believe this shit goes out like that. This is like...
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Freaking savant.
Heck yeah.
The human mind, its nature. The human mind, its nature, can never be nature, yet may assume the nature or nature. Shall it speak? It shall speak of a nature connected to another, a nature unending in its knowledge, unending in its integration. Every society has spoken of nature, and every society ultimately desires nature. What they speak may conflict with what they do, and both may conflict with what they know, and even what they know may conflict with what they truly know. To ask what is true, what is real, or what is intended is to ask what is nature. That is deep.
Yeah.
Go pop-up custom
So now-
webcam drop backdrop.
Yeah? What about that?
Oh, they
frog
have it.
swap?
Oh, so it's not an invention. It already
Frog dog.
exists. Yeah.
And that's what I love, just like getting into the groove and the rhythm of just the immediate surroundings and just what is natural law and what is the hermetic principles exactly, and are you
Rhythm.
And what does Mario West talk about a whole lot? I'm sure you heard that in a conversation you had with her, not even, like 4 days ago, 3 days ago?
On Sunday.
But yeah.
Tuesday.
Like the center screen in front of you and like having that serious focus. Not that serious, right? Where how but the mindfulness of being in the present moment and all that, and owning that within yourself. Like, what else can you really possibly own in this world?
But yourself.
Right? Yeah. So
and your
like,
consciousness and your presence.
So it's like, don't act like you own it. Fucking live that shit, right?
That's right. Live that shit, Derek. Live it. Live that shit, Chris.
You ain't gotta bust the groove and like do some, windmill, breakdance and shit or whatever.
Do it.
Or salsa tango.
Do it.
On the Flamingo. That's the hotel we stayed at in Las Vegas.
The Flamingo?
With Brandon, yeah.
I remember Henry Rollins had this song. It just was like, do it. Do it, 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 do it. And the whole song was just, do it.
Just do it. Before Nike had do it?
I don't know if it came first. Probably not. Nike's came first.
But have you noticed, like for me, like in high school, like growing up in like 90s and whatever, there were just like certain grooves you just really didn't want to dance to or whatever. And it was just like, your typical fucking generic songs on the radio on the top, whatever, that are played 20 times a day at least.
Right.
But, or at least, they had to play it at least, once per hour, or, at the top of every hour, half an hour, whatever the fuck, and like...
What songs are you remembering?
Like, there's a gazillion songs out there, and they have to center on,
the same ones
where the money
over and
goes
over,
and all
I
this
know.
shit. But anyways, these things are for a fucking reason, and it's a goddamn treason on how they season the rhythmic, hypnotic, overly melodic bullshit that's tuned into a bad frequency, number 5, and number 2, it's not even like written that good. It's ghost written, and people are singing. Some of these song
and
people,
synthesized.
They got hella talent, but they almost seem like actors.
Yeah.
It's like no wonder you see them in movies and all that stuff, and it's like you could cookie cut all these people and throw the. I forget who we talked to, but yeah.
Mark Devlin talks a lot about it.
Right, yeah. I had a conversation about this, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be all insidious or esoteric, but it's just a known fact that there's a lot of bands that are, they're like one-hit fucking wonders or blunders,
Marriage, unnatural versus natural. Such a tradition may be seen by unnatural religious standards. However, it is merely the representation of natural love in a bond that is to celebrate or further commence. Such a celebration may come natural to the love in need of expression.
What's up? You trying to go? You going somewhere to end evil or something?
No, do it right here. This is the spot for it.
Hell yeah.
Where it goes on. It's where the magic happens.
Where you got that natural law? Some people say that Darwin has that natural law, but he might be talking about something else,
I think
right?
that's a different term. I think natural law is something you can have.
Oh, they get it mixed up with natural selection. And after introspection, is that completely true anyways, man?
It's not the law of the jungle.
Ha!
It's not the law of the land. It's the law of reality.
Yeah, right.
That's what we're working with here, man. Just trying to perceive what really is.
Yo, how many podcasts have you casted out with that microphone?
Quite a few.
Don't be modest. Just Just kidding.
Hey, it's a question of how good are they? Are they working? Are people listening to them?
Yeah. But you got it going on with the RSS feeds, right? That's working out all right?
Yeah. You're hitting some people on the podcast feed, yeah.
Word. Shit.
It's just process. Keep doing it. Keep trying different things.
Yeah, and keeping some kind of perpetual self-motivation, despite, whatever, like, videos can get taken down. You and I were both, had, like, slap on the wrist for restriction off of YouTube. We couldn't upload anything for a week, right?
Yeah, and it gets worse every time they do it.
I know. It's like, 1 strike, 2 strike, 3, and then...
You just can't take that stuff personal.
Yeah, of course. Word to Brandon Spencer, who's had like 5 channels deleted.
Hey, in a way, it's a sign of doing well.
Right?
They don't like you.
Yeah. What was your shit hit for again?
What's that?
What was it hit?
My last strike was medical misinformation.
Oh, something against the narrative of the Rona, or something just like a. They can just cherry pick anything, it seems, and like just make something up, and like there's like AI algorithm stuff that picks up certain words or whatever, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, something like that. Can you imagine in reality if you were delivering newspapers and someone would be out there with a black marker, deleting everything that they didn't like,
It's like cancel culture shit or whatever, in a sense,
I mean,
and just like
YouTube, it's their channel, so they can do it. But why do people still use it? Makes you wonder. I sure don't like being there.
I know.
Feels like you're. But then again, there's a lot of things we have to use that we don't like.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, all our.
It's kind of like Facebook.
Are run by statists. And it's not like we're not going to use the roads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I struggle with Amazon. Like, I don't like them. I don't use them. But sometimes it's the most practical solution to get something done. So.
Yeah, and
it's a trade-off. How far we want to go with our working towards more principled actions versus getting things done and being able to live and survive in society. And sometimes you think, is it worth it? Oh, finally got someone to join me in this chat on this dang.
Okay, cool.
Line here.
That's a good time to say goodbye. Forever. No,
Come
we'll be
on,
right back.
Help me here, buddy.
We'll be right back after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
But don't worry, our shit is not sponsored by whoever the fuck. It's sponsored by our own free will choice to do what's right and what we think is a good usage of our time. And for you to consider using some of your time to check us out, and yeah, I appreciate that. We all do. Cheers.
My job is to unlock mental slavery. I wasn't trained to be, I was made to be a savior. See?
The black box.
Yeah.
I already bought something recording there. And it immediately was like, who took that picture? I already knew.
I get you.
Because Darren find you. Yeah, him just like this.
You gotta love that element of surprise.
I was feeling like the Truman Show all of a sudden. I'm like, oh yeah, there's like always this eyeball watching me.
Yeah. Sorry.
I like the little camera though.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a small brother compared to the biggest ass motherfuckers.
I was telling you about my last trip when I wound up kind of going half-heartedly with the family. Wholeheartedly wanting to be with my family was the only thing that took me there, but just kind of analyzing it and thinking about, as you walk in through those gates, like in Disneyland, and it's kind of the same thing, in a lot of aspects of our society, you give up all your senses. They're going to provide smells, they're going to provide sights, they're going to provide things for you to touch and feel, furry things, like every one of your senses, they're going to try to control this whole, experience through this park.
Yeah.
This park of wonder, right? And that's a lot of what our lives wind up being is, and I was talking to you about Pinocchio, right?
Yeah.
The story of Pinocchio was like, he wanted to be a real boy, and he wanted to go with the other boys, and they were being lured by this like gangster dude with a cigar to this island. And
was it a Cuban?
Yeah, it might as well have been. It probably was,
Sorry.
Their little version of Cuba over there, right? And you get to smoke all the cigars you want, but then when you go over there and you drink the Kool-Aid, then you start turning into a jackass. You start turning into asses.
Oh, yeah.
They all turn into little donkeys. And so it was like, they made asses of themselves, basically, by going to that little pleasure island and going along with these guys' crazy cult plan.
Damn.
And that's like the whole world is on that little island.
Jackassing around, huh?
Yeah, getting assed in the jack. The only way out of it is to exit the shitties, I really don't think the shitties are built for humans. They're built for enslaving humans. They're not built for humans to survive and thrive.
But at the same time,
are not like built all packed in like that.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
It's dangerous. It's not even a good idea.
You're piling humans on top of humans. It's weird. And because I lived in Paris, there's 12 million people living in a very concentrated area.
It's not a good idea.
They call it the island of France, Ile de France.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah.
It's just waiting for an accident. I mean, think about it. If you do consider what people do, like their biggest fear a lot of times when you try to speak out against statism is the concept that, well, who would protect us against foreign powers who might, let's say, drop a bomb on us, right? Well, how much more effective is it going to be to drop a bomb on people when they're all living in a compact shitty, right? That's a shitty place to be when it comes to bomb dropping. You're out, everybody's spread out, living in the ranch lands all over huge, vast areas of land. It's a lot harder to just drop one bomb and kill so many people. So is that even an effective move in warfare?
I don't think it'll happen, though.
Well, it couldn't, but I'm just saying, the point being, either way, it's not a good strategy for us as humans to live in a densely packed zone.
Yeah.
In terms of self-defense and understanding the value of your human body, it's not a good idea to get into a crowd where you're tightly packed and you can't move around. Well, that's dangerous. Why would you risk your life?
Totally.
And look what happened in, was that Korea or there was a huge surge of the crowd, supposedly, and like 100 and something people died, got smashed in the crowd. Just recently, in like 4 months ago or something, Tokyo or somewhere like that. I can't remember Korea. And
I don't recall.
Hundreds of people get smashed just because the crowd, and that's just like being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. Dude, you heard like just like there's like stampedes of people because like something happened and everyone freaks out and they run away and like they run over people because there's so much in that fight or flight shit.
Concerts, it's happened many times. 20, 30 people die just because the whole concert stampedes for some reason.
And not a mosh pity type of thing, or what?
I mean, maybe it was a mosh pit, but it
mosh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, I think that's one of the mistakes we're making as people. Like devaluing one human body. Like it's not a good idea to put them that.
Yeah, because
in the first place, unless you're doing it on purpose to try to get them to kill each other.
Yeah, because it's weird when so many people are concentrated thing, and it becomes like a statistic, and then it becomes like something that we just see as numbers, not like as individual human beings, almost, right? And I think like people reporting the news, like umpteen 100 or 1,000 or whatever died during this accident or shooting or bombing or whatever the fuck. Like we grew up, with the media just constantly all this shit all the fucking time. How much is it really true? Thank you. Oh, this is the granddaddy. I love this shit. yeah, how much is it true? How much of the narrative are they, all that stuff to consider, and how many people actually consider all those different angles that really strangles one's actual disposed belief system and all that stuff of how much faith they put into the system and the shitstones. And obviously we're speaking in generalities to a degree, but damn, man, yeah, you brought up some really good points. But yeah, sorry, we're getting distracted rolling some joints. Hey, does that look familiar? Up in the studio, we keeps it groovy, yo. Working on some Funnel 3 action for some animated satisfaction. Yeah, woke up around, I'm kind of late for my hour, which is like 5 o'clock. I usually wake up around like between 3 to fucking 5 o'clock. And what do? And grab a little coffee and hit the fucking boards, you know? He's got such a sweet setup. Look at all this shit, bro. Yeah. Boom. Keeping it light as a feather. Oh, fuck yeah. That's one interesting microphone. Where we might even do a little freestyle or recite some insightful poems that might strike your dome with the little Nomenclature of the gnome. Nomenclature, damn it. You know, do you like to have fun with words or what? I mean, whatever. Are you funneling your intentions towards the right path and what's more good in society? Funnel, without the E. F-U-N-L. Freedom under natural law. Align to that shit, yo. I ain't find anything better than that, you know. It's better than all religions and all blah blah blah. You know, like understanding the codes of consciousness and aligning to eternal truths and principles makes a lot of sense to me. But whatever, yo. Maybe that's just my opinion.
Spends his entire life manifesting knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, universal truth, love, peace, harmony, the law, reciprocity, and he summarizes.
Yeah, this is Derek. Some call me D-Rock. I got my moniker, Awaken Your Mind, and yes, we try to be taking the time every day to end evil. And, one day at a time, right? So, yeah, it's just that daily operation. And if you stay calm with patience and understand the syncopation, you might realize that there's also that evil to conquer within yourself, or, you know, rectify, at least address, and realize that if you got that unconscious, subconscious shadow, not just lurking in the backgrounds of your psyche, but actually kind of more or less running the show, because you haven't really said hello and kind of been like, what the hell, bro? While you look at yourself in the mirror type of thing, and not being so harsh, but, you know, I'm being cute and rhymey with it, but, yeah, shadow work is realizing and recognizing your shortcomings, your mistakes, bad behaviors, anger management issues, traumas. And yeah, like anger management issues, those stem from a lot of trauma and just unresolved, you know, internal issues within, or, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's why you have a lot of people projecting things onto others, or even onto themselves. You know, that is, you know, they got that self-sabotage type of thing, you know. But yeah, it's a clusterfuck of consciousness that's, you know, quite fragmented in many ways across the map, and trying to bridge those gaps, is why the fuck we talk about things like universal law, natural law. You know, the laws of the universe and nature, things that we can just observe in the reality field and within ourselves, and see that law of correspondence as well, and, you know, take it to the, you know, first of all, out of the first gate with, you know, proper state of mind with mentalism. But, so much to be considered, and it's not just, we, you know, go over the same old shit every time, every podcast, like, the first cosmic law principle, blah, fucking blah. Well, people are still not getting it, and they're still stumbling out of the first gate, which is why it needs to be brought up over and over and over again, unfortunately. And we could have so many different approaches to it. I mean, like, before I even heard about, you know, natural law and mentalism, you know, conscious hip-hop was talking about mind over matter, you know, for decades. And I was digging that shit, and I was like, fuck yeah. You know, use that mind power. Not necessarily like, oh, it's like the material world, like we're above that shit, but, you know, like we're immersed in it. How are we going to wield that magic with the elements, you know, at our disposal, what we come in contact with, what we interact with, and just, you know, nature as a whole, and how mankind has, you know, picked it apart and created whatever and blah blah blah. Yeah, obviously technology has helped us come very far, but we've also been far removed from our true connection to nature, and while we rape and pillage her at the same time, right? Anyways, so yeah, get in tune to your core essence, that, you know, lost or underestimated principle of cosmic care. You know, there's a lot of fires we can tend to within ourselves, and having that soul spark of care and compassion and love for yourself and just creation on a whole, tuning into that, being in tune with that, walking step by step with it. A lot easier said than done, of course, you know, and that's why I say it's like a daily operation. You know, part of the assignment is the daily refinement towards that natural law alignment. And we could, you know, take it to the people that are popular and co-sign it, but we can speak our truths in our own way through our vibratory vocal cord emanating from that heart-based intelligence, right? So, yeah. Keep up the great work.
No way to completely remove that wind sound and that.
The digital dilemmas. So you got that natural law? Oh shit. Yeah, man. What kind of divides are we going to be dissolving next time? We will see. But so yeah, like, we can make it seem like it's like all fun and fucking games, and it's not like we're wearing a mask. But yeah, how do you think living light as a feather looks like, or, you know, how does that sound like? What'd it be like? And so yeah, there's a last one we had with Rodney Goodwin. And yeah, it was great as usual. And not like we talked to him every day or anything, but he was saying like either way, you're gonna get it burned, you know, through like that alchemical process of, you know, through the athanor, the calcination, and burning away the falsities of yourself and what you think you believe and blah blah blah. Or you're gonna get burned by the falsities that you believe in so much, and they're gonna, you know, eventually come back to fucking, you know, get the best of you if we're ensconced in that kind of whatever kind of dogma or, you know, belief in false authority and stuff, and, you know, we keep getting slapped around and our rights taken away and stuff, so we're getting burned that way. Or we can, you know, try to forge our own independent sovereignty but it has to do with like burning away the shit that's holding you back, and false beliefs of yourself, and all the mental stumbling blocks that are kind of not getting your legs properly walking in that fine line that you want to, whatever trajectory people have. Everyone has their different strokes for different folks, right? So
like when you say I got burned on that deal.
Oh yeah
Right.
I learned a lesson.
Sometimes that's because we, in one way or another, walked too close to the fire. That's why we got burned. You can always blame it on someone else or something else, and I think that's the easy path. But anytime we get burned, we wonder, why did you get that close to that fire? And we have to kind of rethink our steps going forward.
No.
And trying to get away personally from that mistake mentality, looking at everything as, I shouldn't have done that, or it's too bad I did that, instead of just kind of just seeing things for what we might learn from them, or what might be to be gained.
Yeah, totally. And it's like really applying the hermetic principles to it, mentalism, cause and effect, and all that stuff, and how we are part of that problem that we created for ourselves or whatever, right? And certain choices that led up to that, or certain, boundaries that we let people get too close, or, easy access into whatever, relationship-wise or whatever, like, I got burned by that guy or girl or whatever, people say that, right, as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about like gonorrhea shit, everything. But yeah. But anyways, and it feels so empowering to be like, yeah, oh shit, I see my fault in that, or my hand in that downfall of a shitty situation, and it ain't like a life and death situation or whatever the fuck. It could just be like you lose $10 over a shitty choice or whatever, right? It's something. It could be trivial, but yeah, like if those little things add up and we don't learn lessons and we keep getting burned, then we're letting those fires consume us in more ways than one, because it's a vicious cycle and we get more frustrated, and you know what I mean, like burning the fire that you built for yourself, man. Holy
like
shit!
It compounds, Every bad choice compounds to make the next one, outcome even worse. Like that thing I was talking about earlier about spiritual mathematics.
Oh yeah.
Every terrible choice that's made and every evil that isn't dealt with kind of adds up to a shitty solution that isn't, a fun or nice outcome.
Right. Yeah, man.
Fun outcome makes you feel dumb, makes you feel overrun. Okay.
It's not always tons of fun.
I got that meeting with that lady in 15.
Oh shit. Spliff-teen? What?
15 minutes from now.
How you like me now?
Well, I got a few questions just to start this whole thing. First of all, who or what created us all? Just to get you thinking. But I've been around long enough to hear where that goes. What was the God talk in the words you heard before?
See if it even went on the one great work
I didn't check. Yeah. But Will did say it was up. He
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good. Nice job.
Yeah, hey, likewise.
Up,
fuck yeah. Hey, it's a great teamwork and stuff, and like chilling with David
driving,
Rodriguez.
I was
dude.
driving with David, I'm like, yeah, that's some teamwork. We just got the friggin' podcast going. I'm not even there.
Yeah, fuck yeah, yo.
Sweetie.
Yeah,
that's what's up. Much love for truth and good friendship and partnership and all that stuff. So yeah. I see you. I know the forms you take, the moves you make, and the consciousness you try to break. And I'm fucking coming for you. Can't hide. Holding the light, darkness can't fucking hide from that shit. You know? So guess what? I hold a mirror with that light as well. you interact with me, sometimes you will get reflections of your own projections. And if you're used to not smelling your shit and realizing that it stinks, it could be a shitty situation, you know? And I'm not trying to be any kind of bully or, you know, hound dog and, you know, all that stuff. It's just when we're, you know, going over sacred, eternal principles and folks are acting childish with it, you know? How the fuck are we going to hold high standards and build up high standards, you know? It's like moving a foot forward and, you know, taking a few back. I thought, you know, many hands is supposed to make light work. So it's like if we take one step forward, we should be taking a couple more forward, you know, in the same stride almost, you know? But yeah, group dynamics and holy shit, some want to just be lazy, like laying in hammocks, but yeah, understand, like, there's certain roles that people can naturally fit into, like, you know, more of a leader and all that stuff, but if folks are looking to, you know, get up in some kind of group and network just so, you know, they can ride the coattails of others, y'all got it fucking ass backwards, you know? And that kind of goes for the same of people trying to, you know, get on these podcasts with these big names and all this stuff. It's like, folks really need to vet others and vet themselves and, you know, just like reestablish your purpose of why the fuck you're doing what the fuck you're fucking doing. And who your audience is and all these things, you know. Because, yeah, getting to know people a little bit better, you start to see things that, oh wow, this shit ain't really hermetically sealed, you know? We got to keep our shit on lock, airtight, you know, aligned to, you know, these hermetic principles, right? And yeah, if you're obviously, you know, there's a lot of mind control and it takes a lot of time to deprogram from all that stuff, but, you know, constantly working on your state of mind, that's where the fucking starts. You know, there's no bypassing that. It's just a immutable law of the universe, right? And when you and I verse and converse that universe from within, get that mastery down and, you know, get that correspondence, blah blah blah. Yeah, easier said than done. And once again, sneak attack. Well, it's not an attack. Once again, in the lab where we try to end evil and not pretend Smeagol doesn't exist, because it's that archetype where, you know, it's like that addictive behavior, that shadow that runs in the background of our subconscious, you know what I mean?
The Smeagol?
Yeah, I was talking about how it's just like folks got to end evil within themselves, because everyone has that potential to, you know, and if they don't like realize that and understand like certain things are just not fully aligned within themselves, you know, as if, you know, their shit never stunk, or, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you always got that little creature speaking.
It'd be more fun to watch Netflix right now.
Yeah, and just that kind of clinging on to your false identity and these, you know, ego attachments, you know, that kind of stuff. It's kind of what I'm getting at.
Is it about what we don't do, or is it about what we do?
Well, in this particular case, we kind of what we do, but
do. I would go for do.
Totally, man, and that's what we will
that's
do.
The shit we gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
No toilet paper required for that one.
Oh, I think that's it's easier to get stuck on the what don't do, and because life really is more about the things we don't do.
Yeah.
Than it is the things we do. But
cheers
the
to
things
that.
we do are more enjoyable if we're into doing them and we're focused on doing them.
Yeah, damn, you're doing a lot, man. Got the microphone set up.
One thing at a time is all I can do.
Two
Really.
screens, yeah.
I
Grand Theft World, baby, in the house.
I listen to commercials to pay for my ability to listen to the music I want to listen to.
Oh, yeah?
To me, it's a fair trade.
Yeah.
Kind of like passwords. I don't really like storing passwords or remembering them, so I just pay the price of having to change them all the damn time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
The less I know, the less anybody else does it.
Fuck, right?
But now I'm giving away my strategy.
Oh, shit. I'll edit that part out.
That's good.
All right. This is a VIP exclusive right here of how Chris Jansen gets down on making thumbnails. Get that exclusive selection. Shit's getting gaslit the fuck up, man. Apparently it's the American population. Can't be having that.
It's all bad.
Richard Grove's trying to set that shit straight, yo.
Oh, look, I got the knob.
Oh, wow.
I think I want these little...
Adobe Photoshop 23. One of me. Up, that little part on the... It's not symmetric on the left.
Yeah, we want this one over here, too.
Man, that's cool. It's pretty darn,
I'm gonna got the rest to see how that looks. Oh, look at this little spot right there.
Oh, shit. Get the right angle on the triangle.
Oh, yeah, fucking...
And then I'm doing some serious shit. French translation of a beautiful spoken word from Mario West. It's one of the best. In conclusion, yeah, I just wanted folks to get a peek through the digital window of what goes on behind someone, putting in a lot of fucking work and dedication, money, investing in equipment and all these things, and it really helps out the workflow and everything, and trying to glorify anything, but more or less inspire others to show you how it's done. And this is just but one or a few mediums of expression, and there's many more that we can tap into, and I wouldn't say exploit, but just make it more popular, I guess. But yeah, if you guys got questions of how we do this, reach out to us. We're trying to actually make a living off of providing services of like, hey, need a batch of thumbnails? Sure, there's the price, and we'll get that over to you as soon as we can, type of thing. But yeah, I need to organize my list of services and video editing and all that stuff. So all in good time. I need a damn website. The old Linktree ain't good enough, and WordPress ain't that professional. But yeah, we really got to get our shit more polished and official, and having a studio set up like this is pretty vital. So yeah, do what you can to make it happen, and keep on trying to spread the word. And if you're not at that level yet, just try to share works that can help others. So voilà les amis, merci beaucoup. Have a wonderful day out there, and you got the power to make it that way, to a good degree, in this collective consciousness, or unconsciousness. And find out ways to end evil in your hometown, and let us know how it goes down. Ciao for now.
Thinking in force, wandering through the forest. The wind and the birds are singing in the chorus, and what I describe is not advertised like riddles in my eyes. I'm not formalized. Lucky I'm alive, cause this media's in the sky, and they could be flying by. They could be flying by. I don't know if words can really describe the depths of my mind, but what I feel inside I can't seem to hide. I know 'cause I've tried. The leaves in the wind really show up again, like being a kid with endless energy. Sometimes I realize I'm my own enemy.
Hi, my name is Chris Jansen, and I'm excited to share with you this summer, June 24th and 25th, the Freedom Under Natural Law Conference. This is going to be the third Freedom Under Natural Law Conference titled the Trivium. I got together with a group of other individuals. We were talking and studying about the concept of natural law. We're joined together under the recognition that the world is lost in this paradigm of evil, and recognizing human laws and authority as being a power over the soul of an individual, which is ridiculous. And we're all about choice, the freedom to make choices. So we got together and we were inspired by the work of others, such as the guys who put together the Seed Conference, and we said, why don't we do our own conference? And so we created the first Freedom Under Natural Law Conference, which was a free online conference, just streaming a great lineup of speakers doing their presentations. And we went on to do the Freedom Under Natural Law 2 conference and got more people involved, and artists and musicians. And now here we are, getting excited and ready to pump out Freedom Under Natural Law Part 3, the Trivium. Knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. We're going to give you points of view from all kinds of different speakers. We're going to give you images, music, and audio, and you can join in the chat and be part of the conference. We're going to have roundtable discussions. This is really going to be an exciting event to uplift human beings, to broaden our perspectives, and to give us the tools for thinking to really discern what's going on in the world. My presentation is going to be called How to Will Power, and it's going to be really aimed at you, the individual, to give you the tools, inspiration, and motivation you need to become the person you want to be, and to help others and work on this project of all humanity working towards freedom. And the way we can do that is by understanding natural law and being able to discuss these topics and look at them from different perspectives. Can't wait to see you. Mark your calendar for June 24th and 25th, Freedom Under Natural Law Conference. Thanks for coming.